Alright, what up guys? As you already know, my name is James, or you may better know me as the Pomp. So, if you guys can remember, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I reviewed a pomade called Anchor's Shape Maker. That's better known today as Teddy Boy Original. So I was really impressed with that product. It was like a heavy, like waxy type of water-based product, so it was able to wash out of my hair very easily, yet it never ever dried and gave me like really good hold throughout the day. So I was really happy with that, and so I decided, hey, why not review the rest of the line? If they can create such a great product off the original, let's go ahead and take a look at their other products in their line. Thus, today we'll be looking at Anchor's Hair Company Teddy Boy Matte. So this is a water-based dry matte wax. So what we expect is a very similar product with a matte type of finish to it, but overall a very similar product to the original. Thus, let's go ahead and take a look at the pomade now. As I said before, this is Anchor's Hair Company Teddy Boy Matte. Essentially, this is a water-based dry matte wax. As you can see, we have branding on the front, labeling, ingredients, and just general directions. Comes in a pretty nice blue jar, and as you guys saw before with the Shape Maker, that was actually kind of like their smaller size. If you guys prefer a larger size, it's a sweet as 4.5 ounce size, so more than you really need. Comes in a nice blue jar with a black metal twist top, and opening it up, you'll see it is actually a beautiful cream inside. Very nice finish, like just barely off-white. So let's go ahead and start styling with it now. Opening up the jar, you'll notice right away, if you ever used the Shape Maker before, the scent's actually really similar. It's like a cherry type of like cherry smell for a light like ting of like mint. I've actually heard a lot compared to like a cherry medicine, which is honestly the truth. So it has like a very like cherry smell with a slight like hint of mint. I'll also talk about the original here to kind of tell you guys about the differences between the Shape Maker and the original. And that's probably only in like the scent. In the original now, this original has like a very nice minty smell versus like the old like cherry smell that was pre-existing. But yeah, so that's the original, and this is the matte cherry mint. That's the scent. So, scooping it out, I noticed a difference between this and the original right away, because this one's actually really smooth and creamy. So with the other ones, it's a little bit more brittle, but this one is actually really creamy and soft. It actually has the same texture as toothpaste, so it's really cool. First time I've come across a pomade that has like the same texture as a toothpaste. And because of that, it actually goes in the hair pretty easily as well. Actually really easily. The interesting part of like water-based products is that now that there's like a whole wide range of different ingredients available to the maker, are also like a huge, much wider range of processes they can use. The capabilities of water-based product are quite astonishing. And so it's finally like, what's the word for it? Finally like satisfying to like see a pomade maker push the water base to its boundaries and provide like a product that actually truly does not dry at all and simulates an oil-based product to like an amazing extent. Basically, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Yet when you finally shower at the end of the day, it comes right out. Like, without a doubt, Teddy Boy Matte and Teddy Boy Original from Anchor's Hair Company are like game changers in the water-based pomade world. It's I mean, it's what a lot of people have always wanted. It might not be strong enough to tame extremely like wavy hairs, according to what some of my readers have said. But overall, like, people have been like pretty happy with what this product can offer. So this is the last liquid pomade I'll need. My hair is getting pretty long, of course, as you guys already know, and as the readers on my blog already know why. But I have to use a little bit more than I normally would, but you'll see that this pomade is definitely strong enough to control my hair. So with the product all in now, we'll go ahead and start slicking back my hair and proceed on to styling. So as you guys can see, my comb is moving through my hair very easily, and as I continue to style, you'll notice that even with the passing of time, this thing is not drying at all, and my comb, like the stroke of my comb, isn't changing at all. But so now, with everything all like spread out evenly, everything slicked back, we'll go ahead and start forming the part. And that is quite a lovely part. Go ahead and start slicking everything back. I also forgot to show you guys on the jar. They have a numbering system for the shine and hold within their line, so we do expect this to, of course, have less shine, as I stated before, but also it is also a step down in terms of hold. So I'll kind of see whether that's true, but it seems pretty true. However, it's still definitely like enough hold to like style my hair. And with my part made and my side slicked back, go ahead and start forming the pomp itself. Alright, that should be good enough. And so we'll go ahead and give a final inspection of the hair. As you guys can see, my sides are held down like relatively nice and tight. There's still a little bit of volume, but it just looks very like natural and just really clean still. The part is made hard and sharp, and the shape of the pump itself is actually really beautiful. It's like really natural, like nice spherical shape, like an average, actually above average height. It just looks really nicely like done overall. Now for the back, it should be pretty nice and neat despite the excessive length, but either way it's kept to like a clean, nice duck ass. So overall, my hair looks amazing. Like, you guys know how long my hair is, you guys know like how much it takes, like how much control it takes to like style my hair like this, and you should know just by looking at my hair how much Teddy Boy Matte actually must provide. So just like the original, I love it. Like, one of the fantastic things is this is a matte wax, but just because it's like matte, it doesn't actually take away from like the natural like luster of my hair. A lot of the other matte products, they like literally take that away, and they actually make your hair look even more matte than it does like just naturally. And I actually don't like that, because that straight up just looks like unhealthy. This one doesn't add any shine, but it also doesn't take any away, at least by inspection. The hold is beautiful, the control is like really light. I would actually describe this as like a medium to light water-based product, because like it still gives a lot of hold, but relative to other water-based products, this is like a light. But you guys already know like how I feel about light pomades and stuff. I actually love them because they actually allow my hair to look like natural, clean, and just not like overly like held or overly like just glued in place. So I'm actually really happy, and I need some time to think about this, but I actually might like this more than the original or like the shape maker, because like it's super creamy, it's beautiful texture, it's a light like weight pomade, lets my hair like still have its natural luster, and my hair just looks like overall natural. It just helps my hair like style, but keeps all the natural characteristics to my hair. So definitely my seal of approval for Teddy Boy Matte. Highly recommend you guys to look into it. And also thank you Anchor's Hair Company for letting me like review your stuff and like introducing me to the rest of your line. I really appreciate it, because you guys got one hell of a line. So next I'll be looking at the Teddy Boy Slick, the oil based variation, and hopefully we'll probably get that in like next week or in this next coming week. So stay tuned, but in the meantime, take care guys.